Hello, y'all. Welcome to part 26 of my Rene Guenon Morocco playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 25, the Sultanate of Mankind consolidated its control over Arabia, and it also made some advances into Africa as well as the Americas. And so right now, what we're going to do is fix up our front lines in Africa. So let's maybe get we'll have the 8th Army keep their front line here. So let's get a new front line drawn up. Also get rid of all these front lines. And 8th Army, we'll just focus on pushing into Africa. There we are. That's done. And they'll focus on advancing, I guess. Okay, right there. That should be good. Let's merge the 14th Army with them, which is 128 divisions, tons of divisions. I just want to make things easier to manage. And what can we do here in the eastern part of Africa? Let's take the 5th Army, move them entirely to East Africa. That'll be done. Let's take the 8th Army, the 12th Army I mean, move them up here to the Suez Canal, justify on the Suez Canal Ottoman Empire that I sort of let exist by accident when I messed up something in a peace conference ages ago, so we'll justify on them. The 12th Army will have to invade that country. That is the goal for them. And the 17th Army is going to they're going to go to the, they'll go to the army we have here, Army 11. What is Army 11? That's a different army. What am I doing? Give them to that other military force that has a general. Where are they? My goodness. Who's the front line here now? Purple? That has a lot of divisions. Give them... No, that's the different army. Who's going to handle that, though? 17th Army. Army 5. Give all these divisions to Army 5. So 17 divisions are going to go to Army 5. And now we're just going to have two armies fighting in Africa for the most part. And our front lines have been drawn up here to reflect that. I just want to make things easier to manage because we're just advancing everywhere anyway. So that's going to be done. And alright, so it shouldn't take too long to have the troops get ready in their new formations. It just will make things easier to micromanage, I guess. So we'll push more into Central Africa. Get that done. Let's also set up a new front line for the massive 23rd Army. Have them get in a better position to push in Asia and also Russia, and just use their numbers in a more beneficial way, because right now I think they're just fighting in Afghanistan, and the terrain there really negates their advantage in terms of army size. Oh my goodness, did the order get cancelled out? I don't know why. I guess because of a mountain or something. Maybe it was that. So get this order drawn up. Fix it up, please. Watch out for that place in Tibet. Gotta watch for mountain ranges. Impassable regions are just annoying to deal with sometimes in Hearts of Iron 4. So they'll be pushing into... Oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. They'll be pushing into Asia more through Russia. Once I get the order created, that'd be nice, game. Please stop going to impassable terrain. Oh my goodness, this will work. Okay, it should. Right? It did not. Great. Whatever, just push into Russia and Mongolia and call it a day. I'm fine with that. This will be enough for now. As frustrating as it is to fix this order. Or never mind, I give up on this. Just have them advance or do something. I don't care what they do at this point. They're just around. More divisions are available, though. And we have a bunch of divisions in France at this time. We drove out an Entente naval invasion there. Near Calais, have them go into Britain and fight off some Russian troops that landed there. The United Mexican States had capitulated, and we just got Naval Bomber 3 research, so we have to worry about this peace conference now. Just pass, I don't care, and just grab up as much land as possible. The United States has a lot of war score because they fought the Mexicans for ages, because they were intervening in the Second American Civil War. And obviously that intervention is going to come to an end because Mexico has been defeated and we annexed the majority of their territory. We now have the 11th Army of the Sultan of Mankind at the gates of the United States. Well, the factions territory, well, the territory of the factions of the Second American Civil War. We may need to get more divisions over to the 11th Army, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So just advance with those orders for now. Gotta get a new front line drawn up, actually. So do that. And push into the Pacific States of America, as well as the United States of America. The American Union State, as well as the Constitutional American Republic, are gone, so they're not really an entity. Move this division to the 11th Army, and once we're done with these enemy forces in England, we'll move the, the 19th Army all the way to the Americas. How are we doing in Africa? We should be pushing soon enough. Let's have these orders be aggressively executed, just so we'll push faster. Also have these orders of the 5th Army be aggressively executed more. Yeah, they already are. Good. So they're pushing. And can we... How's the justification on the Suez Canal going? It will be done soon. And we just need a few more days for that. And Russia's holding out. Our divisions are still having problems moving around. What are these divisions doing here? They need a better order, really. Just advance into Russia, maybe. I don't know. Just push somewhere. And we're done justifying on the Suez Canal. And our troops are now pushing from the 23rd Army into Russia, using their numbers to their advantage there to try and push on Moscow, which is been pretty annoying for us to take, I guess, due to how our divisions have been spread around the world. But let's invade the Suez Canal Ottoman Empire this time, and the invasion will begin. So let's move out with the 12th Army. They'll destroy the 5 divisions defending this country. That'll be done. And how are we pushing into... We're not making much progress with Afghanistan, I'm not going to lie. We sort of hit a wall there, which is annoying. Maybe if we move some close air support there, maybe. I don't know. We have these planes here we have in Africa to Central Africa. Get that done. Also, let's build up the base here. Get an air base built up near Central Africa and Sudan, just so our more planes can operate out of it, and we can use our numbers and our huge surplus of aircraft to our advantage. We have tons of stuff I had to research here, tons of open research slots that are available. I've sort of just been focusing on other stuff, honestly. And we took out the Suez Canal Ottoman Empire. Now, maybe, I don't know what to do with that army down there. Let's just keep researching stuff, though. Research advanced cruiser hull, I don't know. Get more technology for firearms, for night vision too. That will take ages, but it's whatever. Let's get more stuff relating to naval doctrine done. And that's finished. So how is the advance in the United States going? Not too well. We need more troops here. Where are they at? Where did they disappear to? Where are they at, though? I didn't tell them to... Oh, great. I know what they did, maybe. That's silly. What are you guys doing? Get back on the front lines the right way. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They didn't even spread out right. Let's move the 12th Army to the United States, and they'll help supplement the army we have there, trying to push into the USA. And it's not going to be as many divisions, but they will be there anyway just to support. And yeah, that's all being done. We're making progress. And let's drive these enemy troops out of England, take all the places they captured. Just the Russians are going to be heavily outnumbered here. And once we're done with these Russian troops in South England, we're going to move them to, I don't know, we could actually just declare war on England, which was a puppet of the Reichspakt, a puppet of the Germans who stopped being a thing ages ago. Well, the German Empire died ages ago anyway. And they were a puppet of the Reichspakt leader, and so they didn't really get stuck in a peace conference because we sort of peaced out with them when the Reichspakt faction collapsed. So it probably would be a good idea to deal with them now once we get these Russians out of England. And can we just take this area, please? What are you guys doing? You just abandon the push so fast. Let's draw up a new push here. Offensive line. We need an offensive line, period. Get that done. Execute it aggressively. That'll be started. And it'll win eventually. Because let's face it, the Sultan of Mankind is going to probably eventually win every battle it fights in, due to how powerful it is. And we're doing better in the USA now that our troops have spread out more on their front lines. We almost had the bulk of the 11th Army destroyed because I accidentally moved them all toward, I guess, Washington D.C. or something. And how's the push in Russia going? We're advancing more, making more gains. I think we just encircled, or no, we didn't encircle anything. Let's go up here, though. Push toward Pakura. Take a bunch of areas up here. And the Russians may, frankly, get cut off near Moscow. That could potentially happen if we can just pull it off. So move these troops here. Advance down to Vladimir. And just cut off these troops. And that'll be done, hopefully. And the Russians are just being spread thin because we have tons and tons of divisions. Move these troops to the USA. These units here in the Rif. How's Africa looking? We're making progress somewhat. And can we get rid of these troops in Somalia, please? Get them out of here. Okay, they have tons of troops there, actually. How's the planes doing? They're doing alright. Since they now have more, I guess, space in the air bases. Where's the close air support at? They gotta be, they don't have range or something? I don't know. Move them to Central Africa, though. I mean, have them operate out of the air base in Sudan so that they can pierce into Central Africa and provide close air support. More divisions for the force in the Americas. They're pushing into Texas. And I think we really threw the Americans for a loop due to our advance from Mexico. Let's get more stuff researched. Let's get improved Amtrak as well as Mechanized 3, because why not? And Africa is just, Afghanistan is just holding out so well. Let's push into, I guess, what is this? This is the East Turkestan or something? What is this? This is, in fact, oh my goodness, I'm clicking on all the wrong stuff. This is East Turkestan. Yeah, we're pushing in there and driving back enemy troops here. Afghanistan, we may have to come back and deal with Afghanistan because we don't really have many divisions there at this time. Deutsche Middle Africa declared war on the Mau Mau, who just popped up. Let's declare war on them ourselves. I think they got taken out, but they popped back up. Let's retake Horse State on them, though. Get that done. And that justification is taking place. Middle Africa lost a majority of their troops when a nuclear bomb was dropped on West Africa in what I believe was Part 25. And their armies were pretty much surrounded for the most part, so their troops are really just struggling at this point to just hold out. Also, the air superiority is making a difference in Africa as we advance. So let's continue to take over the rest of, I say, Gabon. We got all of Cameroon at this point, I think. I believe we did, yeah. Cameroon's under our control. At this point in time, we're pushing to the Congo. Just don't stop advancing. Take Mombasa here, which is under the control of the Kenyan Ugandan state. Get them to capitulate. And we should be attacking the Mau Mau pretty soon. Some divisions aren't exiled. Don't know how. They're in the Mau Mau territory. That explains why. We have some enemy troops trying to push in Somalia. They're not making much progress, though. Did we surround Moscow? Yes, we did. Those Russian troops are going to make their last stand in the Russian capital. The huge city, the extremely important city of the Russian state will probably fall soon, and our war justification on the Mau Mau is done. Let's declare war now and try to move in there with the 5th Army, who will advance on the enemy capital of the Mau Mau. That will be done. How is the Americas looking? Checking in on that. Our front has sort of stabilized, but we're also losing a bit of ground. There's a lot of enemy divisions here. At least they're busy fighting each other. That's all I can say. We'll eventually start moving some more divisions over to the USA, to the Americas once we're done in Africa, which shouldn't be too long, honestly. Once we take care of Deutsche Middle Africa, I guess we'll also end up defeating their many puppets, which they have. They have tons of puppets. We'll defeat them very soon. Just keep advancing, though. Just take them out. And where is their capital at this point? It is here in Angola, I think. So push there. Gain that territory. The Mau Mau have capitulated. Good. That's a victory for the Sultan and mankind. Take all states in turn. And they're out of the picture at this point. So now it's just us, Deutsche Middle Africa and their puppets, and the territory of the Portuguese Empire. And who is this? Oh, South Africa. The Union of South Africa. That's all that's really left in Africa for us to fight. We should be done there relatively soon. How's the push in Russia going? Good, but Afghanistan is making progress now. They're sort of advancing forward because we're leaving territory behind for them to advance into without having any troops stationed in that area. We have more garrison troops ready, way too many of them. They'll move around. Are we done with that group here? In England, let's have these units set up to attack England, the country, which just controls East Anglia and London. So conquer... Oh, no, we can just declare war now. Get that done. And we have started a war with England. That will hopefully see us... Well, it will see us take over all of Britannia for the Sultanate of Mankind. So start advancing there. The order is underway. And like I said before, well, not sure if I said it or not, we'll go back and deal with Africa... I mean, the Afghans later, who are pretty powerful as a country. And we have some enemy troops stuck in the Cuban region, I think. We just sort of encircled them. They're not really... They're sort of unable to do anything. They're just sort of watching their country being invaded at this point. England has capitulated. They're done. And can we have the peace conference for that yet, please? Get that done so I can end part 26. And we're going to get to Moscow, hopefully pretty soon. There's so many Russian divisions here. They got encircled pretty bad. Some encircled divisions will be destroyed here. Okay, good. Let's annex England. Pass, pass, pass. Take all states. And that is done. So we're probably going to end up moving all these divisions here. And England, just give them to the army in the Americas, the 11th Army. They'll advance there. And actually, no, we'll probably end up sending them to Afghanistan. So let's set that up now and have them push there just to deal with the Barakazi Empire. That is making some good advances in that area, in that region. And I'm going to end part 26 of my Rene Guenon Morocco playthrough in Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out Kaiserredux in the video description. The link to the mod is there.